deltoid, right? So let me see, okay, come on. And I don't want you to be in, you're in. All right, so that's your deltoid, and let's see if we can get this little fella back into position here. So what is this muscle gonna be? Notice this. Bicep, right? Yes, good job. Biceps brachii, because this bone here is the humerus, no?
Sorry,
Humerus, right? So this is gonna be the arm, so this is gonna be the brachial area. So biceps brachii.
All right, so turn it around and point to the 3 one, so that way I can say triceps brachii.
Well, it's kind of hard to show you the 3 heads on this one because you're gonna have one head here, you're gonna have another head underneath here. So you have 1, 2, 3 heads. See this one kind of wrapped around here? So 1, 2, 3 heads. Okay,
Doctor,
so
where's the brachialis?
brachialis is underneath the biceps. Biceps brachialis, underneath that, you're gonna have the brachialis by itself.
Can you turn it? So, okay, thank you.
Mhm.
So the I'm sorry, the blue arrow is also bicep brachialis?
No, this is just brachialis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is just the brachialis.
Okay.
That's what the blue arrow is pointing to.
Yeah, this is
So-
bicep brachii.
Behind that is gonna be the tricep. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Biceps, or triceps rather, all that. Okay,
Okay.
so 2 heads here, and this is the coracobrachialis, because it's coming from the coracoid process there. Okay, so let's look at this one over here. So this is gonna be the one that's gonna be the shoulder, the rotator cuff, the shoulder holder, if you will, right? So you're gonna have, what is this part? That's the spine of the what? For the scapula, right? So what's the term for above?
Supra.
Supra.
Supraspinatus.
So this muscle is called supraspinatus because it's above, right? Above the spine. So this one here is gonna be
Infraspinatus.
infraspinatus, because it's below and it's coming, feathering all the way over here. Then you have the little shy one that likes to tuck in,
Terry minor.
Terry minor, Terry's minor, so it's kind of shy. So it's gonna be the Terry's minor hiding, okay? Underneath it, it's gonna be its tough baby, brother, so it's the Terry's major, okay? Terry's major. So when we look at, but that's not part of the rotator cuff. Only this one, and this one, plus the one in here.
That's
So-
the sits, right?
Hmm?
Is that the
That's the sits.
SITSU?
That's the sits, exactly.
I knew that one.
There you go. So this is gonna be the what?
Subscapularis.
Subscapularis, because the way it sits, it's actually sitting underneath the scapula, hence the term subscapularis.
You know, I was gonna put the T as teres major, but I remember
no,
you
little
said
t.
the T was small.
Yeah, little t.
So it
Yep.
was minor.
Yep, that's it.
That was last minute for me.
That's it. That's good. It's stuck though.
Just it.
That is good. All right. So that's it for the upper portion. Let's look at the lower portion. Okay. Now remember with the lower portion, you do the 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So we can look at the one right in the middle that goes above the retinaculum. So we can look at this model to see it. See how it's sitting above the retinaculum? Okay. Sitting above the retinaculum. And it's going to go to this. What's this stuff called?
Palmaris?
It's got a specific name.
Aponeurosis.
Okay, put it together.
Aponeurosis, palmaris.
Yeah,
Palmaris, aponeurosis.
there you go. Put it together. So that's going to be the aponeurosis of the palm, and that's going to be coming from the palmaris longus, right? So that's the one sitting up on top. So if we go back to this model and see that, see how it's sitting up on top? Number 47, it sits on top of the retinaculum. Retinaculum is just connective tissue, making sure that the tendons don't go flying, bowing off, you know, when a person tries to use them. So that's going to be the palmaris longus, and we follow it all the way back up. On either side of the palmaris longus, you're going to have 2 flexor carpes, right? The one that goes to the thumb will be called which one? Radialis, because it's radiating to the thumb, right?
Is it
And then-
flexor capilardialis, you say?
Yep, and then this one over here is going to go towards the little finger, so it's going to be
Mini-me.
ulnaris. This is the flexor carpi ulnaris.
What was that mini-me thing you said?
Well, that's different. That you're mixing stuff.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
get to that. And then this little guy over here is going to be what? Pronator teres. So pronator teres. So remember, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The index is going to be the pronator teres. So what's the action of the pronator teres going to be? To pronate the hand, right? So it's going to pronate the arm doing this, right? So, if it's gonna pronate, where does it have to originate in order to have that action of pronation?
It's gonna be
Above the
radialis.
elbow?
Well, yeah, but you think about what it's doing to the hand. It's gonna pronate the hand, right?
From the,
Bicep.
So, no,
Oh.
think about bones.
Oh, okay.
Where's it gonna originate then?
head of the,
On the ulna, right?
Ulna.
Because if it's gonna move the hand, the radius is the one that's gonna be rolling, right? So the radius can't be the one where it's originating, because that's the one that's gonna move, right? So it's gotta originate on the ulna, and it's gonna insert on the radius, so that it can actually pull the radius closer to the ulna, causing that rotation.
So
okay?
the one, when it's above a joint, is because we need to flex or extend?
Mhm.
Okay, tracking.
Or abduct, or
Mhm.
adduct, or, the case, whatever the case might be, right? Okay, so that would be that, and this big guy here is your brachioradialis, because it's originating on the brachia and going down. Okay, so that is it. Underneath the palmaris longus, you're gonna have the flexor. The flexor digitorum, okay, so it's right underneath there, so you can see it on either side, and you can follow it, and it goes all the way down to the flexors. The ones back here, we follow these and pull back up, this is gonna be the extensors. Okay,
And what did you say about the big muscles over here, the one that,
which one?
Your middle finger was just on-
Brachioradial?
no, behind that, yeah. Brachial radialis?
The brachioradialis, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me see, then we can, actually, let me see. No, I'm not gonna do that. All right. That is it then for that. All right. Okay, questions?